AIDS only comes from anal sex. This was said by a man who believes withdrawal is an effective birth control method and avoids condoms entirely. Why not return to your homeland? A prejudiced man at the supermarket checkout. I'm Native American. This is my homeland. My response. I believed wind turbines cool the planet to prevent climate change. My supervisor after I left work to help my suicidal mother-in-law. When you take off like that, it's unfair to the team because you leave us in a bind. Oh, note, thank you all for your support and kind messages. My mother-in-law is doing well and has made a strong recovery. I quit that job soon after and have been enjoying freelance work. Years ago, a relative said, "My spouse and I are struggling, so we're planning to have another child. That should fix things." I gave a blank smile and walked away, shocked. Last month, a colleague asked if I'd eventually run out of blood since I donate every few months. He's 34. That farmers aren't necessary because supermarkets exist. I live in a countryside area. Not my story, but my brother's. His wife is a pharmacist. A friend introduced him to his fiancée, who, upon learning my brother's wife was a pharmacist, said, "That's neat. I've never met someone who works on a farm." He tried to clarify, but she insisted, "I'm pretty sure I know what a farm worker is called." I'm an American with Mexican heritage. Someone asked where I'm from. I said, California. He asked where my parents were from. I said, Michigan and Texas. Visibly frustrated, he said, "No, where are your ancestors from?" I replied, "Look, I can trace my family in the U.S. back to 1817. Where are you from?" He just walked off. "Hold on, you're Asian? I thought you said you were Vietnamese." Don't drink sparkling water. It's loaded with carbohydrates. I'm rarely speechless, but that nearly made my brain short-circuit. I don't want to generalize, but you seem too Caucasian to speak Spanish, said my college roommate after I mentioned taking Spanish classes. This from someone who constantly condemns stereotyping. My husband's mother is very uninformed and often says foolish things. Recently, while we were in Italy, she asked why they don't just demolish the Colosseum since it looks so ancient. Clarification: she wasn't there in person, just saw it on social media. She refuses to travel outside the U.S., believing it's the best place and there's no need to visit elsewhere. Honestly, it's probably better she stays put. And I'm not sure if an egg is a fruit or a vegetable. Once my mom called me, "You son of a gun." We both had a good laugh about it later. That 100 pounds of metal is heavier than 100 pounds of feathers. I'm sure others have heard this one. Note: I should have just used kilograms. I'm a skydiver. A woman once asked if the plane pauses for us to jump out. Sure, it just pulls over next to a jumbo jet.